What's up YouTube, Tenno, and of course you Xbox One users. I am Liquid Rain, and this is some gameplay of me fighting Captain Vor on the Xbox One. Now Vor is the first boss that we encounter in Warframe. He is the ugly grenadier who attempted to enslave us in the tutorial, so now that we have spent some time completing quests in order to finally face him, we're gonna face him. So he's not a very difficult boss, so long as you move away and dodge his Void Key Storm attacks, and you kind of keep away from all the trash mobs, the trash grenadier guys that are going to be trying to help him. For this battle, I will be using a level 6 Volt with the basic level Shock ability, Redirection, and Intensify. Now, Intensify is going to increase that shock's damage by 3%. Is that going to make a big difference? Probably not, but we're kind of limited on our mod selection. Now, Redirection is going to give us a 40% increase in our shields, and since we're lacking in damage, it's great to be able to tank some more damage. As for my weapons, I primarily only end up using my primary, and in this fight you'll see I only end up using it. I opted for the MK1 Paris in the tutorial, so that's what I'll be using. Since damage is very important on your weapons, I leveled my Serration mod once because that's all I could really afford, and it will give my bow an increased damage of 20%. I also added fast hands to make my pulling arrows out of my quiver faster, and it's only a 3% increase. Again, is it going to make all that difference? We'll see. Enough of what I'm using. You can use any weapon, any Warframe, and basically any mod combination to kind of defeat Vor. He is only the first boss, and it's just your introduction into the game and its bosses. Now, Vor's primary weapon that he's using is the Seer. You can get this weapon. It's a Grenadier heavy weapon, and it kind of shoots rocket launchers, mini rockets at you. His first ability is going to be these like Tesla-like grenades that are the Nervos mines. He'll toss them out and they'll shock you, and they can be very annoying. You'll also notice that he has a teleport ability, and if you get too close to him, he'll teleport, or if you get kind of too far, he'll teleport closer to you. He also has, finally, a shield sphere, or sphere shield, whatever you want to call it, which teleports in a squad of Grenadier to kind of mess with you, while he goes into stasis, as is invulnerable, and recharges his shields. So while he does that, you kind of want to run away and deal with the trash mobs. In order to defeat Vor, you can ignore the trash mobs, but if you do, you'll want to use the environment to your advantage. Run to places that provide cover, and run to places that provide less line of sight for the enemy to attack you. Vor also has one more ability, which is kind of he pulls out that Void Key and focuses the energy on you. That can do a ton of damage, so you'll want to run away as soon as you start taking that damage. Also, if you start taking too much electricity damage, it will kind of stumble you, and eventually it will actually knock you down. As you can see in the top right, it kind of showed the counters of how many times I was being shocked. But overall, Vor isn't that difficult of a guy to beat. Just beat him and then run to the end of the mission, and of course you'll evacuate.
You're done here. Go to extraction.
Or extract, if you want to call it that. Now, your reward for defeating Vor is going to be this Venus nav segment, which will of course allow you to fly to Venus and complete the new missions that will be available there.
Vor's Ascaris is gone. You are free now. But your work has just begun. The Origin system is in chaos, and it needs you, Tenno.
So as you can see here, Lotus just informed us that we are in the Origin system, which is most likely means the origin of Tenno, which would be Earth.
Have begun amassing weapons of their own. It is a dangerous time.
Ordis will gladly assist the operator in cutting up bloody.
I do hope that you are successful in your quest to defeat Vor. And as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe below. And I hope that you have a good day.
Tenno to return. So, what mission will you do next?